Now, I'm not a big mobile game kind of guy, but I went on the App Store and I saw that NBA 2K20 was an actual thing, and it only costed around $8 Canadian. So I figured I'd download it, give it a try, and I was actually surprised with how good this game actually was. I am not even kidding. I am pretty confident that NBA 2K20 Mobile is actually better in an updated version of the console version that they actually released, which is obviously their more focused, or what should have been their more focused product. And I would like to show you guys why I think this. So obviously on your screen you are seeing some NBA 2K20 mobile gameplay. First off, this game actually got some half decent reviews compared to the NBA 2K20 on console. For a mobile game, this isn't too bad, and it's only $8 Canadian. When you first log in, it prompts you to create a player, then takes you to a menu. Now, when you first download this app, you will have to create your own My Player, which is actually pretty cool. What you're seeing on your screen is actually the customization you can do to your mobile version of NBA 2K20. There are a variety of customization options in this game, from the way your guy looks, his head shape, hair color, length, and even tattoos. Like, for a mobile game, that's pretty impressive. And also considering it is 2K after all. Like, all of this customization for your My Player on a mobile game is very impressive. You guys see right here that I can do basically anything that I could do on the console version that I can do on the mobile version. Now, obviously, it's a little less, there's not as many hairstyles and things like that, but that's not really something to be surprised with, because after all, we are playing a mobile game that cost a total of $8. But as far as the customization for your player, I was actually pretty impressed. The next thing I want to show you guys is the My Career for NBA 2K20 Mobile, and how blown away I was with this. Now, keep in mind, I don't compliment 2K often, and you guys know that, but this was a breath of fresh air. Just like the console version, as you guys see on your screen, you can pick your position, your archetype, and have it fit the way you would want your My Player to play. Now, I apologize if I didn't show all of the archetypes, but I did end up choosing a 6'1" point guard with the shot creating archetype, which is weird to say for a mobile game. Now, when you start the My Career, they even have a little introduction for the storyline, which was pretty interesting, and I thought it would just throw you in a game, but it actually tried to develop somewhat of a backstory to the game, which was pretty cool. But I want to show you guys this little cutscene that gave me some really old 2K vibes. Here, go ahead and check this out. That little cutscene that you guys just watched on your screen gave me very nostalgic NBA 2K vibes. I'm talking like NBA 2K12, NBA 2K13 kind of vibes, with the combination of the music and the little artwork they had to go along with it. Now, when the first game loaded up, and this was actually my first time ever playing NBA 2K20 Mobile, I was actually very surprised with how good the graphics were for a mobile game. And when it came to the gameplay, minus all my half bars that I shoot in this video, it was actually extremely smooth when playing with mobile controls. Most of you guys who play mobile games know that the mobile controls aren't always user friendly, and it is kind of difficult, especially if you're not used to playing games on your phone. But speaking about controls, the crazy thing about NBA 2K20 Mobile is that it is Bluetooth compatible, meaning that you can actually Bluetooth a console controller and play with it on your phone. So you could take a PS4 controller, an Xbox controller, and you could actually Bluetooth it to be able to be played on your phone. So it's essentially another 2K. Now, I didn't get around to trying that because I just tried it out on the phone, but it seems like it would be a lot more enjoyable than playing with the mobile controls. The little animations that the Nets made and how smooth the gameplay was, I actually forgot that I was playing NBA 2K20 on mobile and thought I was playing an entirely new 2K game. I would like to talk about the other game modes that are actually featured in NBA 2K20 Mobile. So you have an option of 4. Run the Streets, The Association, NBA Story Mode, and Play Now. As far as Run the Streets goes, I'm not entirely too sure what this exactly is, but I think it is the park mode of NBA 2K20 Mobile. You can play ranked games, tournament games, earn gear, earn new players for your lineup, and go to the shop. I'm not entirely too sure how it works, and I apologize, but I think that is the park version of it. Below that is a thing called The Association, which most of you guys should already know if you've played 2K before, and it is basically franchise mode. Now, I was actually surprised with this because you were able to do a lot of things like change the season length, actually add a fantasy draft, which is very impressive for a mobile game, and able to do a lot of the things that you were able to do on NBA 2K20 on console. Now, this is where we run into a couple of issues with NBA 2K20 on mobile. As you guys can see right here, there are a lot of players who don't have pictures, and those are the rookies. And there's actually a lot of players who are missing from the game, and a lot of players whose overalls just haven't been touched from NBA 2K19 Mobile, which is unfortunate, but I mean, it is a mobile game, so I kind of give them some sort of an excuse not to focus on a lot of things. But the fact that they have this much of an in-depth story mode or franchise mode is actually pretty impressive. This next game mode here is my personal favorite and is probably going to be your guys' personal favorite as well. It's called NBA Story Mode. And what you guys think of when you see NBA Story Mode is NBA 2K11's Michael Jordan's Challenge Mode, where you could basically relive through all of Michael Jordan's moments and play them in a video game. I want you guys to imagine that game mode from NBA 2K11, but on steroids. This game mode is absolutely insane. You can play through moments of people's careers like Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, and some current players like Steph Curry, LeBron James, Paul George, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and the list goes on. There are so many cool things in this game mode that make it absolutely unbelievable that this wasn't brought to the console version of NBA 2K20. NBA 2K11's Michael Jordan's mode was an absolute hit, and people really loved to play that game mode, especially when they got bored of other modes. This mode for console would have been an absolute success, but instead they put it on the mobile version of the game. And the crazy thing about this mode is that you can keep unlocking new challenges. I don't even have any of them unlocked, obviously, because I have not played them. But this is easily one of the most interesting and impressive things I've ever seen on a mobile app. But it doesn't really surprise me that NBA 2K20 put it on a mobile version of the game and not the actual console version. But nonetheless, I was absolutely blown away that this was an actual thing within the mobile game. Last but not least, we have the notorious Play Now game mode. There are 5 game modes in NBA 2K20 Mobile that are absolutely incredible, including Play Now. So you have 3 options here. You have a multiplayer option, a quick game option, and then you have a blacktop option. Now in NBA 2K20 Mobile, you actually have the option to play with an all-time team. So you could play with the all-time great Lakers, the all-time great Detroit Pistons, so on and so forth, which is once again very impressive for a mobile game. And the one thing that really impressed me with this Play Now option was the blacktop game mode. So just like the console version, you can choose to play 1v1 all the way up to 5v5. Now, the thing that blew my mind with this is the amount of players you were actually able to play with. Once I get past this menu, you can go into the option to choose what players you want to play with. So you can play with all-time greats and NBA legends, and there's actually a fair amount of players to play with. Keep in mind that you still have the option to play with current NBA players, and you also have the option to play with your My Player, which once again to me is just mind-blowing the amount of details and effort NBA 2K put into a mobile app. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this game is actually pretty impressive overall. All of these game modes combined into a mobile game makes this game almost better than NBA 2K20 on console. And I'm not even kidding when I say that, I'm being 100% serious. All I have to say to wrap up this video is that NBA 2K20 Mobile is actually an enjoyable game, and it's very hard for me to compliment NBA 2K, especially this year. But after I'm done recording this video, I'm actually gonna go around and play on NBA 2K20 Mobile, which is insane because I've had no desire to play any 2K game in the most recent time. But with that being said, that is going to bring the video to an end. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for supporting. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.